Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Detroit Tigers and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball on the show next. Trevor Bauer, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
In now, Andrew Torres. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Digging in, Larry Cox, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. First pitch coming, here it is.
1-0.
And there are our umpires. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Row, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Cox tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Standing in now, Gabriel Trejo, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Pure ball, 1 strike.
Now here's the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
1-2.
That misses. It's to 2-2 now with 2 away here in the top of the first.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Armstrong is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Maurice Samuel gets the ball for the Tigers in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Digging in, J.C. Embry. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, I hope the opposition knows what it's got coming to them today. Game 1 of their road trip right now, 6-2 on their homestand. They're on fire their last 8 games and playing with a ton of confidence.
Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2, swinging.
1-2.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare, almost unhittable. Nasty downward action, high 80s velocity.
Their count now at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Liner toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Digging in, Pete Armstrong. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. From the stretch, cue shot here out toward short. That'll be a base hit as well as it's through into left, and they've got something cooking here in the bottom of the first.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
First delivery to him on the way.
That's the ball.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
Ball 2 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location, right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Here's a swing and a miss at the hard splitter, even at 2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Here now the 2-2. On the line, that's a base hit. Embry rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run will score as the Cubs strike first to lead it 1-0.
Hey, D-Roll, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
In now, Ryan Buckner, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
Here's the 1-0. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Up the middle and in for a base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Man, you might see some scrambling between the manager and the pitching coach in this one. That's 4 consecutive knocks, code red.
Into the box now, Freddie Santiago, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Trejo has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Batting fifth, no left fielder, Suzuki.
Striding in, Sito Suzuki. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
One ball, one strike.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. Cubs lead it 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Isaac Pineda.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
That is it. The center fielder, Christian Yelich.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. Here's the first pitch to him. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. 1-2 for Christian Yelich. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
At the plate, Walter Beckman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
2 balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
2 out, nobody on. There's ball 4.
Runner taking base.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
At the plate, Lionel Wynn. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First pitch of the at-bat.
No, ball.
The 1-0. Misses above the zone for a ball. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pitch popped up. Embry in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at for ball 3.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So digging in now, Danny Cloutier, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. From the belt, kicks and deals.
No, that's out.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Has a look, now the pitch. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
And a good pitch there as they come after him, and the count goes full.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind the count at times.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
He's set. Here it comes. Maurice Samuel is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Well, facing an AL pitcher at the plate, you certainly don't want to waste too many bullets on him. I expect this next pitch to be grooved right down the middle.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So the Tigers leave them loaded. They're down 2-0. Now at the plate, Jimmy Grimes. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First delivery to him on the way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. There's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner.
1-2 is the count.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Pops this one up. Cox ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting it, the shortstop, Nicholas Horner.
Now at the plate, Nicholas Horner. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Peak. Ha.
Pitch on the way. High in the air out to center field. Yelich is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Trevor Bauer.
Now batting, Trevor Bauer. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just inside.
1-0.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
That one's in there. 3-1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
And it's fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Cubs are down in order. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Striding in once again, Andrew Torres. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, look at the dive to first in time. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You gotta be kidding me.
Striding into the box, Larry Cox. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2. Squared that one up just a little late. The 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Digging in the switch hitter, Gabriel Trejo. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way.
Oh, yeah.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. It's 1-2.
1-2.
Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. And another foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. And he fouls this one off. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail it here 2-0. So in now for Chicago, J.C. Embry. He reached on a single in his first try.
Embry.
Now the pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. And there's one down now.
Up next to the Cubs, the center fielder, Pete Armstrong.
At the plate, Pete Armstrong. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Pulled toward right center field. Yelich is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The right fielder, number 21, Sammy Sosa.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sammy Sosa. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
And he falls behind 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. All set for the start of the inning, and next the dangerous power threat, Isaac Pineda.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Fouled off.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. The next 0-2. Misses. That's ball 1. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here it comes. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, this is just one of those grinder at bats right here. He worked the count even to 2-2, and he's made him throw a lot of pitches.
And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And he fouls this one off.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
Swing and a soft liner down the line in right. Foul. Another full count pitch home. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
In is Christian Yelich. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded to third. This could be 2. He's got it. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Digging in to try it again, Walter Beckman. He drew a walk his first time up. The pitch. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Now here it comes. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle a bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Tigers failed to make any noise. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next it'll be the switch hitting first baseman, Ryan Buckner.
Ryan Buckner.
And the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. That evens it up, 1-1. And the pitch.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
He pulls this one into right, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he'll make it into third base with a leadoff triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Into the box, Freddie Santiago, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Popped up. Pineda is under it as he puts it away for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 24, Suzuki.
Ready for another chance? Sito Suzuki comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Buckner takes his lead at third with 1 away. 2 balls and a strike. Three and 1 to the Cubs left fielder.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Ripped down the line. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Stepping in now, Jimmy Grimes, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Comes set and the 0-1. Bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Leading off the inning, Lionel Wynn. And they'll need him to get something going here.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Grounded to short. Scooped up. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he's sitting in 2nd place in the National League in that department. So coming to the plate, Danny Cloutier. First pitch on its way.
Yeehaw.
The windup and the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
1-1.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Maurice Samuel. Here comes the first pitch.
Good.
No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail things here 2-0. Stepping into the box, Nicholas Horner. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Here it comes. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Chopped toward the second baseman. Fielded cleanly, and that's out number one.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
The next Cub up, Trevor Bauer, hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Ball one, as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. 2 runs, 5 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Well, this is what really can frustrate you when you're on the mound. You're facing a pitcher that really doesn't offer much as far as being able to hit, and you fall behind 2-0. It just feels like you're wasting pitches.
2 balls and a strike to count. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, J.C. Embry.
Now to the plate, J.C. Embry. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Slice down the left side, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1-2 count.
2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order, but they're on top 2-0. Leading off the inning, Andrew Torres, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The 1-0. Taken, strike 1 outside corner. And it's 2-1 to the Tigers' leadoff hitter. Now the pitch. 2-1 pitch is a splitter swung on and missed. 2-2.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
In there for extra bases, and there goes the no-hitter. And the Tigers are in business right away. It's a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Larry Cox stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. A runner at second, nobody out. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. The 1-1 pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
At the plate, Gabriel Trejo batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning, and Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people in runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Splitter, 2-2. Runner at second here with one man out. He stays alive, still 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. This one's flared out toward left. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Now back.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
To the plate now, Isaac Pineda. And that misses for ball one. Pineda, the native of Mexico. He's a 9-year major league vet. And it looked like ball two below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball two.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Runners are at first and third, one away. 2-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
Working for the punch out and the offering. He's got it to second for one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Tigers leave one. They're down 2-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Pete Armstrong.
Pete Armstrong.
First pitch coming, here it is. Ball one. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 home.
That miss. That's the ball.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
3-1.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Coming to the plate now, Sammy Sosa. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one gets away. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give him anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
No one out with a runner at second. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Yelich on the move. He can't get there as it falls in.
That can't bother you too bad, Dan, right there. Power guy at the plate, and you're able to get in his kitchen.
Boy, that's a tough one to swallow, right? These big, strong guys, they like to get their arms extended. That wasn't that bad of a pitch, but he's just so strong that he's able to muscle that into the outfield grass.
Now the Tiger skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Daryl Patterson comes on now in an awfully difficult situation, as there are 2 on here with nobody out. So now to the plate, Ryan Buckner. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0 delivery. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. Reined in. And he is out on the tag. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Now that's the third baseman, Freddie Santiago.
Into the box, Freddie Santiago. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
No balls and a strike to count. Two out here and a runner at second. And it's quickly 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1 left for the Cubs as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Billy Palmer is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season. Seventh inning ready to roll. That'll bring up Christian Yelich.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
1 ball, no strikes to count. can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch, as that's the first out of the inning. Next for the Tigers, Walter Beckman. First offering on its way. And that one right down Main Street. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 32, Lionel Wynn.
Stepping in, Lionel Wynn. Here comes the first pitch. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Behind 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ground ball left side. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ready now, Sito Suzuki. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The left fielder, Sito Suzuki.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
1 out.
Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 8, Jimmy Grimes.
So stepping in, Jimmy Grimes. First pitch on its way. There's a strike with the breaking ball.
0-1.
1 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from him.
Now in the box, Nicholas Horner. Here's the first pitch to him. Runners on first with 1 down. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Jesse Padilla will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 3, Jesse Padilla.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. The numbers: 282 to start play, 16 homers, and 47 RBIs. Here it comes, 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. A runner on first with 2 away. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
3-2 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Trejo is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So no runs here, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Cubbies are in front, 2-0. William Kane has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
34, William Kane.
Ready to begin the 8th, and now it'll be the catcher, Danny Cloutier.
Danny Cloutier.
Here it comes. Kane, a right-hander going 6'5". This is his first year at the big league level. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
1-1.
There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Changeup, called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. John Netzel will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
For the Tigers, number 26, John Netzel.
A ball and no strikes. 276 the average coming in for him. 8 home runs to go along with 52 RBIs. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit out towards second. Oh, a diving stop. The throw. What a way to get it out. 2 gone now. That was exceptional.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You got to be kidding me.
Digging in and looking for more, Andrew Torres. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, ha!
The windup and the 0-1. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. Pulled the string on him. Strike three swinging. Up with it, Grimes. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail it here 2-0. Jose Taveras is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Jose Taveras.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, J.C. Embry, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. And he misses again 2-0. Now here it comes. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Right on the corner, 2-2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The 2-2.
No, ball.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
On the ground to the right side. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Most guys assume they're getting a 3-2 fastball in that count right there, guys. But he was able to keep his hands back, keep his nose in there, and battle for a knock.
Standing in now, Pete Armstrong, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
So striding in, Sammy Sosa. From the stretch. On a line. That's a base hit. Embry rounds the corner and is headed home. And not in time as the second run scores.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Gavin Davidson will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far. Into the box now, Ryan Buckner, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Davidson has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and in that time he's compiled a whip under 1.3. Translation, he's better than league average in that category. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. The 1-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
The 2-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Coming to the plate now, Freddie Santiago. They've got two already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Still only one out in the inning. That's popped up. Cox has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Digging in, Sito Suzuki. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Fastball well outside. Men on third with two down. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and two outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
From the belt, the pitch to short. He's got it. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 9th inning coming up. The Cubs are on top, 4-0. Jay Roberts comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 45, Jay Roberts.
So Striding forward now, Larry Cox. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
Weekly hit to third. Low roller, and he barehands it. Got him. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Gabriel Trejo.
Standing in, Gabriel Trejo. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
1-0 pitch is a circle change, swung on and missed. 1-1. Now the pitch.
Ball.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High in the air and deep to left center field. Racing back the center fielder into the bleachers and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 26 for him on the season. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
At the plate now, Isaac Pineda. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw on to first will be in time, and now the Tigers are down to their final out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Christian
Thomas Nicholas comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 1, Thomas Nicholas.
Stepping into the box, Christian Yelich, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Yep, there's another heater right there. He is not going to deviate. He's going to pitch to his strengths. He doesn't care who's in the box.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Last breath for the Tigers. Swinging a soft liner, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
In now, Walter Beckman, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
You know, something to keep in mind. They're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Now his swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. And And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
And the train just keeps rolling down the track. That's win number 100 on the season. And they've got as good a chance as anybody to win the whole thing. You better watch out for these guys.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. Chicago get their 100th victory of the season, best in the division, not a surprise. Trevor Bauer gets his league-leading 22nd win, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.